So you know it is a special occasion when you have the opportunity to have both of our distinguished U.S. senators here today, and this certainly is fitting with 9/11 around the corner and the emphasis around public safety. Today's announcement is the largest SAFER grant that Jersey City has ever received, and it's going to certainly bolster our fire department well into the future. At the forefront of that is our senior senator who called Hudson County home for a long, long time, and we couldn't be more proud of his accomplishments. He's been at the forefront of advocating for public safety for his entire career, and as a former mayor, a state assemblyman, a state senator, a U.S. congressman, and a U.S. senator, he certainly recognizes and appreciates the challenges that we face on the local level.
So we're here to announce an $8.4 million grant to Jersey City that will be able to retain 45 firefighters and hire an additional 16. In fact, this grant brings the total of SAFER grants for Jersey City to over $23 million since 2005, which represents about 10% of all SAFER grants that New Jersey has received. And I think that's a testament to the department. It's a great day for our first responders and for Jersey City, for its security, its safety. It will help ensure that Jersey City's fire department has what it needs, that it's adequately staffed, that our firefighters are properly equipped, ready to protect themselves and the communities they serve. There's no more courageous job than that of a firefighter. Everybody else runs away. It defies all logic to run into a burning building, towards an explosion, towards flames. That's what they do every day.
So some people might be looking at federal officials here, local officials. The reality is the three people who have touched this mic have all been mayors, who all know the challenges of every single day, keeping things going, working, fixing problems. And we all know and have witnessed the outrageously awesome commitment of our first responders. And we know firsthand the difference that a apparatus can make in saving a life, the difference that response time can make in saving lives, the difference that men and women in a fire department make on a regular basis. Please understand, folks think that we're advancing, but with the advancement of our society are coming new threats and new challenges that are bringing about crises that demand the attention and engagement of our first responders like never before. We have climate change now that's bringing a consistency of disruptive, dangerous weather patterns to New Jersey. First people to respond to that are the men and women standing behind me. We now have chemicals being used in our construction that have never been on the marketplace, creating new toxic hazards. The first responders to those hazards and those crises are the men and women you see standing behind me. And of course, as we approach this anniversary of 9/11, we know the realities of terrorism in our times. And of all these challenges, of all these problems that we're seeing in this new era, I'm so proud of our military. I'm proud that I stand in front of some veterans who served on the front lines in places like Iraq. But know that when there is an attack on the homeland, when there's a crisis on the homeland, the first people on the scene will be our firefighters and our local first responders. We need to look first to our first responders, making sure they have the resources they need to do the job every single day. And so I'm really proud of Jersey City. We've seen the city be tested time and time again. We saw when just hundreds of feet across the river when crisis happened, we saw how this city mobilized, we saw how this city responded. And so I'm proud today that this city put together an amazing application, giving Senator Menendez and I really the platform with which to advocate and fight to win this significant largest grant.